Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to have a short discussion on a very important tool that is being used in the prevention of dental diseases, which I will rest assured know that most of us are not fully aware of the implication of not using that dental tools. Generally, when we are talking of oral hygiene, we are talking of you carrying out some series of activities that will possibly prevent the occurrences of dental diseases. And most of us, what we make emphasis to use it the toothbrush. And not only the toothbrush, there are other tools which are necessary in the prevention of dental diseases. The toothbrush actually make emphasis in the cleaning of debts that are superficial, which are on the surface of the teeth, which we also have some areas or surfaces in the mouth that can possibly not be seen or can possibly not be cleaned by just the use of toothbrush. These spaces are found most of the time between the teeth, and they are seen as the interproximal surfaces, which there is a tool that is purposely provided to clean those types of debris or dirt. Uh, this is or this tool is what we simply refer to as dental floss. And dental floss, we have primarily two types of dental floss. We have the dental floss that is waxed, and we have the dental floss that is on wax. The dental floss that is wax is that dental floss that has a wax in it, which that wax helps to make the cleaning or the flossing very effectively and very smooth, with limitation of destruction of the gum tissue, or with the limitation of destruction of the gingival tissue. And most times this floss that is wax is tend to be adhere with a form of fragrance that gives the floss a very cool scent that will make somebody to feel good while flossing. While the other type of floss is the unwaxed floss. This unwaxed floss is that wax that has no wax on it. Most of the time, this floss that has no wax on it, most of the times it is that wax that is very very cheap. Most of the times, people in the developing world or developing countries tend to find it difficult to purchase this floss that is wax, so they can be able to have access to the wax that they can be able to have access to the floss that is not wax because it is very very cheap. Now, these two types of floss, they all exist, and each of it you can have two variety, which is usually based on purpose. We have the floss that tend to come in a rope or in a thread form, just the way the normal thread is for sewing. That is the way the floss comes. All what you do is you roll it and cut what you are going to use. And the other type of floss is just in a form of pick-like, with a little attachment of the thread on it, so it has a multiple purpose. You can use the other side that is just like a toothpick, and the other side that has a thread-like floss, which can serve two purposes. Primarily we avoid or we ask people not to use a toothpick, because toothpick has a lot of disadvantage. It has what? A lot of disadvantages. it can lead to what we simply refer to as shifting of the tooth, whereby when you are using the toothpick is a wood-like material which is somewhat not flexible. It is thick. So while you are using it at the interproximal surfaces, as time goes on, it tends to literally, with time, shift the tooth to a different direction. Again, it can create a periodontal pocket. In a situation whereby a periodontal pocket is created, it will increase the possibility of debris accumulation. And while debris accumulation is there, there will be an increased detachment of the periodontal ligament on the surface of the root and the surface of the socket where the tooth is indented inside. So here today we are going to show you just the floss that is on wax, and the floss that is on wax and that comes in a form of toothpick. Yeah, so that is what we are going to show you for today. So I advise that everybody should go and get his own floss and use it. This is what we refer to as a dental floss, and this dental floss is unwaxed. It is available, it is cheap, you can get it in so many places. So make sure you use it wherever food has wherever food has lodged in between your teeth. You should try as much as possible to use the floss and remove it. And also wherever you have finished brushing, you should use the floss and clean in between teeth to prevent further destruction of your teeth. So this is the pack of the dental floss. This is the way it comes. It can come in different pieces. It can come either in 30 pieces, in 40 pieces, in 50 pieces, or even less than that. So thank you very much for listening. You are on to AK Eternal TV.